this is England. KB terrorists talking bush. Let's have it. Back 66 when the world was won. Bobby Moore lifted number one. Shaw and Banks for the generation. Heroes of the English nation. Years went by but we stay true. Following England the whole world through. Every pub and every town. Never let the three lions down. Wages coming to the sky. Hear a million voices cry. England.
Good evening, soon to be good morning, as it is 11 p.m. and this game will go into tomorrow. I'm Bez. I'm your host for today's watch along, which is between Uruguay and Cape Verde. It is actually a massive game for Uruguay because obviously they only drew the first game and their last game is against Spain. So they have to really win this if they want to progress to the next round. I am joined by my one and only guest, which is Luke. How you doing, Luke?
I am doing well. Obviously, big game for Cape Verde as well. Unbeaten at World Cups. They're currently flying high. And honestly, the way Uruguay are going, there's obviously a lot of controversy around Bielsa at the moment. The players don't. It almost feels like there's a mutiny waiting to happen, like France 2010. So part of me wants to back Cape Verde here and say they're going to get either another draw or even a win.
I was going to ask you about that as well, because I watched the last Uruguay game, and speaking of the manager, he's on my screen now, and we'll have to make sure we do wind up the times. But Marcelo Bielsa is seen as like a successful manager pretty much wherever he's been. Leeds United fans love him. I think he's loved in Argentina. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think he did have success with another European club, but I don't know who it was. Is it someone in Serie A, I think? But anyway, he's supposed to be seen as successful. And if he was England's manager, although I prefer English managers, I'd love it. So why are the Uruguayans really struggling to kind of adapt to his style? Because the one game he played, I know they only drew, but they absolutely hammered Saudi Arabia. It was shot after shot after shot after shot, and I felt they were still lucky not to win the game. So how do you see it?
Well, I mean, from what I've heard, it's sort of gone back to pre-tournament stuff as well. But he's sort of on his last legs and almost guaranteed to be leaving after this tournament's over.
Right.
It's reached that levels of sort of what's going on. But I mean, certain people just don't gel with managers. I've used France 2010. You know, some players have too big an ego, won't sort of listen to certain managers, or once they've lost the dressing room kind of a vibe. I'm on the way. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I am. So let's just do a time check. So do you want to count your side?
Yep. So right now, centre-backs has got possession on 14 seconds.
Yes, I'm ahead of you, unfortunately. So
you're ahead of me, yeah.
When you get to 30, I'll pause it there. 30 seconds. So I'll pause it there.
I've just hit 30 now.
Right, okay, there we go. I'll pause this a little bit as well. Yeah, there you go. That's lined up roughly where ours now, I think, then. Okay, cool.
Pretty much.
Lovely job there. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit off, I guess. But I have to say, when I've watched other streams on our channel as well, and you have got one where the kind of miles out, it does spoil the stream for me, because like the England game, you had I don't know, I think it was Luke who were going first. So Luke was celebrating, not you, the other Luke. He was celebrating, and then Bushy 10 seconds later was like, "Yeah, get in there." And I'm like, "Well, you were next with a goal." I assume this is my mate, by the way. So I've got one of my mates who's joined, and yeah, I think he's trying to be funny. I don't know if it is him.
Welcome in.
To be fair, but he, the fact he's got a Toby Carvery badge will sum him up. To be fair, if it is him, but thanks for that. Anyway, Toby Carvery branch, thank you for your comments. We appreciate them here on KV Toys Talk. As we've got through the first 90 seconds, and nothing's happened so far. How do you see them? What's the prediction for this game? Then, Luke, predictions for this game?
part of me really, really wants to buy into the hype. I want this feel good story to keep going. I'm gonna go for a very bold 1-0 Cape Verde.
Okay.
A very
Just
bold
quick,
prediction.
Are you on Twitter or X? Have you got an account on X?
I am. That is mine underneath my name tag here. Is my
Okay.
is my Twitter handle.
I'm just gonna put the stream on, and I like putting our names in. So it's just our L. I assume you're not being followed. Yeah, you are. Good. There you go. Right. Join now.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Because obviously Cape Verde, one of the few teams that haven't scored this tournament. I think in the teams that haven't scored, you've got Haiti, you've got Cape Verde, and I'm trying to think, is there any others who haven't scored this tournament so far?
Well, a lot of now have played 2 games.
Obviously, Jordan scored.
Hey, did you say Haiti? Did you say that?
Yeah, Haiti and Cape Verde haven't scored. Obviously, Spain have played their second game now.
You have to check. Well, I should go through. Oh, Belgium. Did Belgium draw 1-1? What about Iran?
One. So that was 0-0 earlier, but that was 1-1 first game against Egypt.
2-2 the first game. Yeah.
Was it 2-2?
Let's have a look then. Let's just look at the standings. So you've got Mexico, South Korea, Czech Republic, South Africa have all scored. All Group B have, all Group C have apart from Haiti. Turkey have not scored. Did you say Turkey?
No, I didn't say Turkey.
So Turkey have lost 1-0, lost 2-0. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ecuador haven't scored.
Of course, yep, should have known that one.
Yeah, Ecuador. And Cape Verde, you've already said. Algeria, they lost 3-0 to Argentina.
Yeah, that's getting into sort of one game played sort of.
Yeah, these are one games. Panama's the other one. Yeah.
Uruguay.
Watching.
But no, it's so good to like. I know we were all sort of. A lot of us were not the most in favor of these smaller nations sort of getting in. Your Cape Verdes, your Curaçaos, your Haitis. But I mean, outside of, that looked like a strong challenge here on Bentancur. From Cabral's absolutely gone through him here. I'm not shocked to see that yellow.
The yellow card. I was too busy sorting the.
It was a strong challenge. It's definitely worthy of a yellow.
I've just seen a replay. Yeah, yellow card.
Top down in motion. He's been booked in both games, so I think he's the first player to be suspended for the final game.
Oh, is that it? Then you get two yellows and you suspended, are you?
Yeah, two yellows in group stage and it resets.
Sorry about that, my fault. He's took advantage of his slate. Okay, it's coming home. So Toby Carter thinks it's coming home. Evening, gents. Spain game never got out of second gear, despite 4 goals. Belgium wasn't bad, but no goals. Let's hope Uruguay is a better game. Yeah, let's hope you're right there. Rachel, thank you for joining us on this evening as I'm back to work.
I'm hoping for more heroics. I am working, but it's kind of complicated as to what I'm going to be doing. I don't know.
What time do you have to be up for?
Well, usual work time's 9:30, but I don't know because my boss is away and he's not told me what I'm doing. So I don't know, is it a plan or is it just going to be a make-up sort of try and just get sales however I can, chase some leads, kind of a job like that kind of day.
Sounds like an easy day. Yeah.
He's not back until Thursday, so
he's not booked the off because of the World Cup, has he?
No, going golf actually.
Going golf in Scotland. In Scotland, fair enough then. Callum, hello, the Middlesbrough, come on, England. Yeah, hi, Callum. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. There's only one team out of that sentence that have been successful at the minute, and it's not Rotherham. That is for sure. And we have, before you ask Callum, we have no update on the manager. We have no idea what's happening. I think a lot of people have lost interest in Rotherham, unfortunately. Maybe when the World Cup is over, people start to be interested. I don't know. The fixtures are out, aren't they? I think this week, the EFL fixtures. So normally I'd be looking forward to that, but I'm just not because of the way I'm on a minute. What were Tottenham's fixtures then, Luke? Again, I'd see no club football information at all. I know a lot of you were putting it in the chat. I didn't read it. I'm not going to lie. So explain how Tottenham fixtures are.
The only one I saw was the opening day fixture for Tottenham. Again, been mostly focused on the World Cup at the moment more than anything else. But I do know Spurs have got Brentford again on the opening day away, which ironically I was. So the reason I say again is there's a little story. I went to go to a concert on the opening day of the season, and I didn't realise that was so close. I didn't realise it was in Brentford. Spurs played Brentford away opening day of the season, and I could hear the cheers from the ground, so I knew not to look at my phone because we conceded or gave away a penalty. So we drew 2-2 with them that day, and yeah, I'm here at like a Limp Bizkit and Pendulum concert, just sort of trying to figure out. Oh God. Could you check when Spurs have got Man United? Did Spurs stay up? Yes, Spurs did stay up. As a Spurs fan, I can say by the skin of our teeth again, we stayed up. Okay,
don't forget that one. Yeah. Cheers, that Colin. Could you check when Spurs have got? To be fair, though, like I mean, I assume he's obviously being sarcastic, but he might not be because I do know a lot of people who support the EFL and they don't really follow the Premier League as much. So he might not be. He might not be being sarcastic. I don't know.
No, I don't think he is. Genuinely, we were in danger, and sort of obviously we got away with it. A lot of people knew we were in a lot of danger and may not have known we got out of it. Spurs play Man United at Old Trafford in game week 6 on Saturday, October 10th.
Hell yeah!
So I've looked at the fixtures, by the way, and I'm getting set up for an absolutely horrible start to this season in terms of when it's going to be the predictions leagues and everything's coming back. It's going to be a nightmare. I've got Newcastle week 2, so if John's on the show, trouble there. Got Phil week 3 with Forest at the City grounds. Got tough games in Villa, Everton, and then we've got Man United with Bushy, Coventry, sure, then Chelsea. We don't have a Chelsea, thank God. Like it calms down after there, but yeah, it's a bit of a strong start in terms of. Normally, Spurs get a nice, easy couple games, and that's what kept us up last year was Thomas Frank's quick start. But after that, I don't think it's handball. I think that's it. Is back. VAR's going to check it.
They will check it. Yeah. Just quickly, Callum. I think we'll go down. I know a lot of people are saying that. I don't think Rotherham will go down. I think you'll find that the standard of the league is a lot worse than League One, and it does it. You're right there, Lou. And I just think that even if Rotherham went into the season half-hearted, they'd still manage to stay clear of relegation. I just can't see. It's like to me, it's like Rotherham have almost found the bottom that they can ever be. Like, I don't think they'll ever do like a Scunthorpe or York City or a Halifax or a team like that.
Rushden and Diamonds.
Yeah, because Rotherham traditionally, they are like if you were to do like, and I've always thought this, and we'll ask actually yourself, Luke, about Tottenham, but if you were to do like a league table number 1 down to 92, and what you did is you took the full history of every club, right? But it has to be weighted to the last 20 years, right? So, look, I'm sure we can create some sort of system where you get points if you win FA Cup, if you finish 10th in league, whatever. But just on top of your head, where do you think Tottenham would finish in that? So you're looking at all of their history from, I'd say from the 50s, by the way. Like, I'm not going beyond 50s. I'm not going beyond 50s.
I thought you said 20 years at first. I was like, 20 years, okay, 2006.
So from the 50s, but you've got to wait the last 20 years. So you've got to think, right, so Tottenham were good in the 50s, let's say, but in the last 20 years have been not as good. So that has to have an impact. Okay, where would you put Tottenham?
So Spurs obviously really good during the 60s. I think it's won about 3 Europa League / UEFA Cup.
Yeah.
If we're counting that success.
Yeah, of course.
Won the FA Cup in 90, 2 League Cups. So it's not like there's no success, as much as that is the massive myth that Spurs don't win anything ever. They do have a little bit of a trophy haul from that sort of time period. I would say you'd put Spurs in around sort of 8th, maybe.
I was going to say 6th. I was going to say 6th, actually.
Well, I mean, it depends on, obviously, Leeds were massive back in the day, true. And then had obviously the 20-year down periods, but also multiple league titles. Everton, multiple league titles, constant Premier League side. Like, you're going. I think it's going to be somewhere fluid between 6th to 10th, really.
Yeah,
because Forest winning the Champions League or European Cup, as it's known at the time, Villa doing the same. Things like that need to be credited.
It would, but with Forest and Leeds, I'd put Tottenham above them purely because Forest and Leeds have been almost outside the Premier League for the last 30 years. Now, I know they're both back in, but Forest and Leeds have both been in League One. So you've also got to that into consideration. So when they were in League One, Tottenham were finishing in Champions League in the Premier League. So that's why I'd put Tottenham above them. Let's just get through some more comments. King Bush, evening, Lee. Hope you're doing well, my friend. By the way, Colin says he was asking for a reason. I've not been watching the Premier about 4 months. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, fair enough, Colin. We'd believe you. And
we stayed up final day then, in that case, to answer the full question. Spurs stayed up final day.
Yeah. Hi, Tom. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're all right. The situation with Sam non-relieving, I was speaking to someone and he said, do we sell him or do we keep him for his goals and treasures? So I think, it's a difficult one because obviously Sam Nomba is out of contract next season. I'd probably sell him because I'd take, 800k, 850, whatever we get for him, and I'd sell him if it were me.
Chance here.
Callum, I actually agree with you there, Luke. I think Spurs will be 6th. So there you go. Callum agrees with, he agrees with both of us because I said 6th.
I was about to use I said 8th. I said 8th attempt.
I mean, my guess was only just me thinking off the top of my head. I'm sure I've been pretty took me for ages, but I do want to do some sort of system where, if you won the Champions League 30 years ago, you get X amount of points. If you won it in the last 5 years, you get double that or whatever. I've been wanting to do it for ages because I'm intrigued to see where Rotherham is finished because I put Rotherham, this was the start of the conversation, I put Rotherham probably top of League One. So I put them 2nd or 3rd in League One, I think, something like that. Callum, obviously, where do you think Liverpool will finish in this season? So I'll let you finish that because you're more Premier League knowledge than I've got. So I'll let you answer that one, Luke.
Well, I mean, it's a horrible one to really say because with the squad they have, you would say they should win the league. But at the same time, new managers come in. How's he going to fit with these players? They're potentially spending even more money on a new winger. Is he going to get some? Is Iraola going to be the manager to get something out of Isak? Will they play 2 up top with Ekatike and Isak? Life after Salah's now beginning. It's a lot to sort of unpack. Yeah. If I had to say most likely place they'll finish, I'm going to say 2nd. And that's going to be, I don't want to say Arsenal going to win the league, but you got Arsenal who've been strong the last few seasons consistently up there. Liverpool last time they got a new manager, they won the league. So, it could be a first-time manager situation again.
Yeah, but, it is a difficult one, that one.
It's finding your feet quickly and sort of seeing those results out.
Yeah, you're all right. I mean, I'll be honest, I really love Iraola. I think what he's done at Bournemouth has been incredible because I don't know if you remember, Luke, when he first took over, Bournemouth had a terrible start and they were going down. And I can remember thinking, I tell you what, they've brought in a new manager who was trying to play a new style. Bournemouth will 100% get relegated. And he ended up turning it around. And obviously that style has got Bournemouth into, I believe, Europe. Is that right, this season? Did they get Europe in the end, Bournemouth?
They did. They got 6th place. They're in the Europa League.
Yeah. See,
If Villa and Liverpool switch places, if Liverpool and Villa were the other way round, then they'd have actually got a Champions League spot.
Wow.
Based off of Villa winning the Europa League.
Yeah,
Villa
Europa League.
The fifth place Champions League spot would have been given a sixth. So
that's unfortunate.
When Liverpool lost to Villa late on in the season, it killed Bournemouth's chance of getting Champions League football.
Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Callum again, Arnie Slot won with Klopp team. I did see Liverpool sign this Spanish kid, but not seen how he is. What Spanish kid is he? Is he on like the manager into the manager?
No. They signed a Spanish kid as well. No, that's not. That's true.
Okay.
So he's currently injured, which he was named on the bench for Spain earlier, but he's still injured. So I haven't really seen anything of him. That's a great question. I'm just going to try.
Are you trying to find it while you have the name?
I'm trying to remember the name. I don't recall it. It's Munoz.
The thing is,
Victor Munoz.
Oh, Victor Munoz. Okay, interesting. I've not really seen many transfers, to be honest with you. Do you know the fact that the World Cup's on? So
Munoz was basically. It's a whole thing where Newcastle and Liverpool are starting to have a big rivalry over, everything that Newcastle want, they seem to just take. So Munoz was being tapped up for potentially an Anthony Gordon replacement, or even just an upgrade on Jacob Murphy. And suddenly Liverpool swooped in, paid the money, signed the contract. He's theirs. So,
okay.
And I'm pretty certain they play each other opening day. So that's going to be a very fun day. I think St James's Park, where again we're going to get Liverpool versus Newcastle with a fiery atmosphere because again they've taken someone they want.
Yeah, well, I mean they've always had fiery games, haven't they? Obviously, I assume you remember all the 4-3 games back in early 2000. They were class them. Right. Sure. Early thoughts of the game. I like the look of Cape Verde number 11, Guy Rodriguez. He seems full of confidence, and it shows with that headband of Herring. Looks like a basketball player, okay?
Yeah, the red headband. I see it.
As Cape Verde come forward here, that looks like a foul, and it is given a yellow. Yellow
personally, I thought that was going to be a dive. I thought that was a dive. I could be wrong.
Is that Ugarte as well?
Yeah, Ugarte. I mean, I think Bushy will agree. Giant waste of money for Man United. He's not like good for them remotely. I don't think many people do. And look, a dive.
I tell you what, it does look a dive, actually. Yeah. Let me see that again.
Ref's right there. The ref is right there. And he's
but Ugarte didn't complain, though. Like, it was Bentancur or not Ugarte. I'm sure they were on Ugarte earlier. They must have been on the wrong player. Johnny talks, loving Luke. He's my favourite. You got some fans here, Luke.
Thank you kindly.
With Bushy.
Appreciate
Arsene Wenger in the crowd. Yeah, he's always in the crowd, I think, Arsene Wenger. Johnny talks. I've seen Bushy was at the chairman's house. What's gone off then? I think he's on about the Rotherham chair. I'm not really sure, Johnny. I think it's just an AI kind of video he's done. I think that you'll have to ask him. I do think it's AI though.
All right, Cape Verde over the free kick here. 30 yards.
Here,
what a hit!
My seed!
I'm on for it. I said 1-0.
Oh my God, you did?
I said 1-0 Cape Verde.
Have they scored too early, though, is the question.
Mate.
I can't believe that.
Again.
Surely that's back. I mean, I've got to see the keeper. That's got to be a keeper.
Has got to do better. I mean, it did not look like it flew. But I know one thing people have said this World Cup is that this ball is a bit deceptive. You've seen the goal that Pickford got like a hand to and it didn't stay out. It's kind of like the 2010 ball, but not quite as extreme. But I'd need to see this again, but that looked very manageable for Muslera.
Cape Verde has scored, and what a goal, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be scoring from that far out. The keeper's got to be at fault. Here we go.
Kevin Pina with the goal.
It's a good strike, to be fair to the lad.
Do you know what?
It's gone through the wall. That wall's ridiculous, yeah.
He takes a step right. Keeper's blindside at that point. The wall, I'm sorry, anytime I see a wall turn, pathetic. Separates and they both turn.
Yeah. So it's not the keeper's fault. No.
I mean, I'm sure you can see from me just standing here. I look bigger this way than I do this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Make
of course,
it a bigger area with a 2-man wall. You're just inviting them to shoot.
Are Cape Verde going to go through without conceding a goal against Spain, Uruguay? Jesus.
Saudi Arabia up next.
Roberto Carlos will be proud, according to Dan.
Oh, they had the water break. It's just in time.
Yeah, it's good timing that. Did he do Slozavile at Liverpool? I don't know what you mean there, Carl. Did he do Slozavile?
Was the free kick like Saboz's line? No, so it wasn't like a curled like top corner one. It's a straight run up, hit straight down like at the I guess the near post where it was. It was quite central, but right hand side of the goal, drilled low. Keeper's been blindsided. He's taken a step to his right, so he's left the left open, and the wall, a 2-man wall from range, has just turned both of them side on, creating this huge gap for the ball to go through.
Do you know what? I'm tempted to back Uruguay from here. I really am. I just
back Uruguay.
The way they dominated the game in the last game. I know they didn't win, but they completely dominated. And I just think if they get a goal, Uruguay, they'll go and get a second.
I mean, do you know what? People would have said the same about Spain coming up against Cape
Verde.
This Cape Verde team, they managed to stay a resilient unit that held on for 90 minutes against the European champs.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a not out of form, but out of kilter in terms of, are they motivated to play for the manager? Deflection.
On ball. That's on ball. That's on ball. That
not given in the moment, but we'll see.
I think that's on ball.
Hopefully not.
I'll be honest. I knew it was coming right because I went on to the. That's on ball. That's on ball. Like I'll be honest, I knew it was coming because I'd gone on to the site to see what the odds were, and obviously I don't know if you know, but they've got the games on and it was suspended.
Water break.
The water break. Yes, looks like they've carried on then. So okay.
I mean, I don't know whether the case is whether water break they can look at VAR in the meantime to not waste time. Whether this is smart, but
yeah, to be fair to VAR, I think this tournament the decisions have been made really quickly. So to me, I mean, I'm not going to sound on. I assume you don't either. I guarantee that they've carried on and they're not looking at it now.
I have a little bit. I have it on the lowest volume, but sort of just to hear roughly if there's something I've missed. But
okay. Callum, what's your thoughts on England? Do you think they will make the final or no? Well, I'll answer first and I'll let you answer, Luke. Before the tournament, I was always a no, 0 chance, just because I wasn't a big fan of the manager. I also think some of his selection picks have been really strange. Anthony Gordon, I don't get why he's been picked. Noni Madueke started, which I thought was surprising. I thought Phil Foden had a good season. Man City didn't get picked. I can't think of who the player was. There's one more player who should have picked. I can't remember it where. Anyway, so now I thought no. And then having watched against Croatia, yes, the first half, very open. England defensive looked like they struggled. I thought second half, England were brilliant. I thought the second half was the best performance of the whole World Cup by any team at that point.
Yeah.
At that point, because I thought that do you remember their goalkeeper? He made about 6 saves in the space of about a minute. So yeah, I actually think there is a chance, Callum. Now, if I had to put my mortgage on it, I probably would say no. But I think there is a chance that they can get to final. Yes. What do you think, Luke?
Well, I mean, I was in the same boat as you. I wasn't sort of an it's coming home merchant or anything like that. But what I will say is it obviously depends on who gets put on what side of the draw. We could get a favourable draw, and the same way Southgate did for a while. You get your Sweden in the round of in the quarterfinals. You get your. I'm trying to think of some of the ones you had down the years where we had like easy games. Obviously, we lost.
Colombia were one, weren't it?
Colombia's, that was a penalty shootout. Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
But you get some of the lighter teams, then obviously a final trip could be on. because at the moment, Cape Verde could be going through. And honestly, fair play to them if they do.
Yeah. Who do England play if they won the group then? Like, who is it? Do you know what position it is they play?
I don't know for certain. I'll try and see if I can find like a prediction, like sort of.
You do that
knockout
then, and
stages.
I'll go through the comments. So Johnny talks thoughts on the Bushy and Scotland situation. Yeah, I mean, I've not really paid that much close attention to it, Johnny. All I've kind of heard is that Bushy's basically, done a little video saying that he thinks teams like Scotland shouldn't be at the World Cup, and obviously Scotland fans have reacted, and they reacted badly to it. I know he's had good effort there as well, whoever that was, Valverde, I believe. Yeah, great strike, but just unlucky. I know he's had quite a lot of personal messages. I think he told me earlier that he had something like 700 messages in his personal inbox, and some of them not very nice, let's say. So, yeah, interesting. I don't actually share the same view. Like, I don't mind it. It doesn't. I don't have an opinion on whether Scotland should be at the World Cup, but I can see it from both point of view. These small nations, if they get to a World Cup, it can help the nation financially. So I think it's good, like a Cape Verde or a Iran or I don't know, a Panama. I think it's good that they can get to the World Cup firstly, because it just helps their country. And sometimes it is a bit boring when England play France every 4 years and England play Germany every 5 years. You don't want the same teams winning it every year. I mean, I know these small nations aren't going to win it, but let's face it, Cape Verde have just got a brilliant 0-0 draw against arguably the best team at the tournament. So shocks can happen. So that's my thoughts anyway. Denny's got to say Robert up crap. Yeah, go on.
I would, if this ends 1-0, I want Bushy clipping that at the start of the stream when I'm saying I think this will be 1-0 Cape Verde at 0-0 game starting. I want that.
You did say that, yeah.
I want that clipped and on socials.
Okay, I just can't. I can't see. I know they've kept a clean sheet against Phil. I just can't see it this time. Right, Justin Miller. Big money coming into Rotherham takeover fine for season. This is Don't You Luke. Bushy was at Tony Stewart's house, lads. Was it Harry Maguire? Yeah, he was one of them, Colin, but he wasn't the one I was thinking of. It was what did I say? It was Phil Foden. I'll call Palmer. There's Cole Palmer one, because yes, he didn't have the great end to season, but he had a good start at season, and he's a big game player. Is Cole Palmer? So I would have took him personally. He was what I was on about. But yes, you're right. Harry Maguire should have gone as well. Bushy has gone viral.
I said I'd have taken the Liverpool youngster Ngoma. We've been playing him a lot in friendlies at the moment. Rio Ngoma of it.
Yeah, the lad who I took him. I'd have been happy with him as well. I don't get Gordon's the one for me, because if you look at his output, he scored something like 4 goals and got something like 5 or 6 assists, and that's not good enough for a player to get in a team who was supposed to try to win the World Cup. That's where I'm frustrated. I don't understand how he's even gone to Barcelona, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the bracket, by the way, as it stands, for whenever you're done with the comments.
Yeah, I'll read these, then we'll go through it. Bush has gone viral, madness on TikTok. He's gone viral a few times, to be fair. It was on national radio in Scotland, was it? So you reckon that Bush's
wait, hang on.
TikTok has gone on national radio in Scotland?
Oh,
you know what this is, don't you, Luke, by the way?
I do, yes. I post it in the private chat. If you want verification, I'll put it in there.
Okay. Dusty, it's on your channel. What's happening at Tony's house? Right. All right, then. I mean, Bushy, I don't know if you're still watching, Bushy, but did you know that, according to someone, your TikTok apparently made it to national radio in Scotland? I don't know how true that is, but I hope it's true. That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
It would be. Let's see. I'm trying to have a look of some sort on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yes. The national radio. You'd have to type in. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You have to type in. I don't know. You have to type in something like "Leave Bush TikTok" and then put national radio Scotland or something like that.
Let's try that. But in the meantime, I've got the bracket that England will be facing to get to the final.
Yeah, you go for that then.
As currently stands perfectly as is, England will play Portugal in a round of 32.
Oh no, that's bad.
Portugal have looked awful so
I
far
know,
this
but
tournament.
don't think we've ever beaten Portugal in the major tournament.
Then this is where it gets interesting. The winner of if England win that, they play the winner of Mexico versus Scotland as it stands.
Okay,
so
interesting.
Then we could definitely get some national radio if they somehow beat Mexico, given that situation.
You can't see that, though, can you? No.
It could happen. Who knows? And then in the quarters at that point, it'd be the winner of Brazil, Japan, Ivory Coast, and France.
All right, so there'd be France then.
I mean, everyone backing Japan as a dark horse is staring at currently Japan play Brazil, who Japan beat them in qualifying, or not in qualifying, but in friendlies pre-tournament.
Yeah.
And they also, I know Ivory Coast beat France in friendly before the World Cup, like literally a couple of weeks ago.
We've got a chance here, by the way, Cape Verde. If he plays it right, no.
Touch.
Yeah, I think he got caught in two minds with the pass or to. They do look open at back Uruguay, don't they? It's just to the counter attack. Yeah, so you're looking at so Portugal have to finish. Are you saying that whoever finishes second or third in that group, the Portugal group, third is it? So you think so? Portugal will win their next game. I'm telling you. I know they didn't look very good in the first game, but I think they'll win. They'll finish at least second, Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
So who else is in that group then with Portugal?
Portugal's group. They played today, didn't they?
So you're saying that? I mean, yeah. So you're saying that we're going to get whoever finishes third in that group. It's going to be. I think it's going to be. Was it Dominican Republic, Congo? Is it that?
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Sorry, I said that again.
Yeah.
Democratic Republic, yeah. So I think it could be them.
So what I'll say is it's not guaranteed to be their one. So what it would be is so where Portugal are now in the third place teams, England look like they would look like they're going to face the sixth place.
Right. Okay. I get you now. I get you. So it could be any of the third place teams, basically. Okay.
I think it has to be the sixth one. It's just whoever finishes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes. Yeah. Okay, interesting. We've got a lot of comments going through. Callum, he wasn't much going on, not going to lie. He's not going on tonight, Callum. He will do a couple, and he's probably going to do the England ones. So England play, I think, Tuesday. So he'll be doing those ones. But yeah, he's not done a lot because a lot of we've had quite a lot of volunteers, if you like. So he's kind of going to do them if we struggle to get volunteers. And at the minute, we've kind of got a lot of volunteers. So yeah, he'll do the England ones, but at the minute, he's only coming on when he's needed, let's say. Steve Cherry is correct, but she was played on radio station in Scotland. Really? Okay. That's good then, Steve.
Do we know the radio station in question to try and find this out? I
think we should try.
News. He's absolutely going to lean into that even more. So I'll put it in the group chat saying just to make you aware.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Get him in the live. He's famous.
Sorry, never mind. Sorry, yeah, I forgot.
Who's left the group? Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
And did leave.
Bielsa sat on a box. Get that man a bucket. Also, Camera Pantel Suarez watching from his private box. He looks like he wants to get on and play or bite someone. Yeah. He does. He's always been like that. And Suarez, a bit of a natural born winner. Suarez. I mean, what he did for Uruguay. What are your thoughts on that then, Luke? So what he did for Uruguay against Ghana, where Ghana were about to score, he obviously handballs it, and Uruguay go through. But he's obviously suspended. Is that heroic or is that just stupid? Like, how do you see it?
Well, I view it as heroic personally.
If Wayne Rooney did that for England, I'd love it, me.
Because obviously, I mean, Suarez wasn't the main man really at that tournament. The main man for them at that tournament was basically Diego Forlan, the way he
Diego
hit
Forlan,
the Jumbalani. So that's what I'm going with. Like, he's, you know, someone that wasn't the main striker at the time, still at Ajax, I believe, makes a save on the line. Asamoah Gyan, I mean, the fact he scores his penalty minutes later in the shootout, but he hits the bar in the main one.
Yeah, it is incredible, that, isn't it? To be fair. Right, so Bez, make the call. Make what call? Okay,
Yeah,
and
I
then
think you wanted to call Bushy. I think that's what he's. I think that's what
he wants to call Bushy. No, I'm not calling him now, Dusty. He'll be asleep. There's a boy in the chat. I mean, I've read every message out. Callum, there's only one Bushy, walking alone, singing it. Yeah, walking in a bushy wonderland. That's what he's singing. Good song, that. Thoughts on Bushy at Tony's house? Well, yeah. I'd like to if it was actually. I mean, Dusty, we know it's AI because Lee's told us it were AI. But I know it is. He's told us. We need to get Bushy the club are gunning for him. Okay.
Fair enough. We got a Cape Verde corner here, by the way, coming up.
We have, yeah. We're not going to talk about game much, have we?
No, we haven't. No, I mean, you know, we were obviously checking the bracket, going through the comments, catching up. We appreciate all the comments that are coming in as well. So do keep them up in the meantime. And if anyone has a link to the video, straight into the settings.
What's he doing there? Jesus.
Don't know. But if anyone has any clip of this, if anyone knows the station, see if they posted it anywhere. Who's winning? Cape Verde are winning, Dusty.
There's a big scoreboard there below us.
I mean, to be fair, I've been known to miss things as like straightforward as that before.
Yeah.
You know, your eyes focus on one thing, and then suddenly you just miss something that you're like. Of course.
To be fair to Lee, that's why I think that's why I wanted this, because when we first set the score up, like I was only going to have it like a little thing in the corner, but Lee wanted it bigger, and I think he's right to do that because it looks better, and also you're not as prone to miss it or not see it then, are you? So I think that's probably a good call by Lee. Right, so he said here, have you seen this? He said, search King Bush 007, it comes up. So I'll let you do that then, Lou. Callum here, liking LAJS entertaining what he's saying, keep it up. You got some good fans here, Luke, at the minute.
I'm loving it tonight. That's the second compliment of the night.
Yeah, Bob Dude, evening lads, how's it going? Cape Verde sure they haven't qualified to be a punching bag, but are putting themselves without respect. Yeah, Bob, they are. And you've got to say fair play to Cape Verde. They've obviously come in with a game plan, and it's working to a T, so fair play to him. And let's hope it continues. I still think Uruguay will score, personally, but hopefully they can hang on. And then Dusty's saying Luke is class.
YouTube as well.
Okay. Yes, Luke is class. You've got another fan here.
Really appreciate it, guys. I'm just glad you're enjoying it, boys. I'm just glad you're all enjoying it.
Search King Bush. Right, so I can find it myself then. King. I mean, Dusty, if you want to send us the link, you search for it and send us a link. You can do. King Bush. King Bush 007. Okay. I'm not raging Scott's Lee's though, into it. No.
I've not managed to find it so far on either YouTube or TikTok, but I mean, hey, if it's happened, it's happened. I'm sure we'll come across it.
Luke has the most incredible knowledge and good voice we can't understand this. Thanks for that.
Again, thank you kindly, everyone. Really appreciate it.
And then also, thanks, Callum. Thanks for that. You have to put, why has King Buff gone viral? Okay.
Oh, we got a Cape Verde player down currently. Just got back up. A little bit ginger. We're getting towards halftime. I know. I mean, I can't really think of too many clear-cut chances that we've had from Uruguay yet.
No, I agree.
Like this isn't like when we had the queuing up of Spain chances and we had wonder save after wonder save. It's actually looked, I don't want to say under control, but it's looked fairly reasonable.
I do know what you're saying, yeah. I do know what you're saying. I mean, as a shot comes in there, it's well defended. I think you'll find that second half. I think you'll find that Uruguay, because as I said, when Uruguay were playing Saudi Arabia, they literally were putting pressure on constantly, and I can't believe they didn't score two actually. When they got the equaliser, I think there were still 10 minutes left, and I thought they were going to get a second. When you say Cape Verde played down, I thought it was Josh Benson. He was injury prone. Yeah, it's just a bit of a joke there because we've got a player called Josh Benson who's injured all the time, basically. And again, it's fallen down again, the Uruguay attack. These lads, doesn't matter who it is, give up their afternoon evenings. There's some like Luke, give up early AM to cover the watch alongs. You've got to have nothing but respect to anyone who goes on. And Bob, we really appreciate that because you're right, Luke has got up for a couple of the 5 AM ones rather than me, I can tell you that.
It was this morning as well. It was the Japan-Tunisia game.
Yeah, brilliant that, to be fair.
It was a great game. Ball whipped in.
Is the,
it's
in.
Yeah,
it's in. Yeah.
Damn. Post and bounces back.
Yeah. Oh, should have got my thing on now.
Well,
love this channel. Thanks for that. Yeah, and they have scored. Yeah, Callum goal for Uruguay. Luis Suarez clapping there with his wife, I imagine.
Well, we'll see if you're right, when you say Bez, you know, I went with the 1-0 Cape Verde. We will see if you're right once Uruguay score, whether they'll kick on. Yeah.
Do you want to? Should we still get Lee to clip your point, or do you want to not clip it now?
Oh, I don't think so. I said if it comes in. This guy giving someone help with cramp and then he's gone on to score.
Yeah, look, he has, Is that right? So is he the last one in? You know, he wins the header. I don't actually know.
That's cheeky as all hell.
Oh, see, it's the Cape Verde player who heads against his own post. Oh God.
Damn.
Oh, that is unlucky.
It's a Rauho again with the goal. I believe he scored.
Yeah, he scored the equaliser last time. What's your thoughts, Bez, of people saying they want Ryan Lowe as Rotherham manager? Well, to be fair, Callum, I like Ryan Lowe was actually one of my picks for Rotherham's next manager. So if we did get Ryan Lowe, which we won't, then I'd be well happy. But the rumour that, you know, there was a couple of rumours out there regarding Ryan Lowe, I don't think they're true. I know that Radio Sheffield, Rob stated he kind of squashed the rumour straight away. So I don't think that's true, unfortunately. But yeah, I wanted Ryan Lowe. He was one of my picks to be the Rotherham manager. I know he struggled at Wigan, but he's been excellent wherever else he's been apart from Wigan. So yeah, I want Ryan Lowe. So I'd have liked that. But unfortunately, it's not to be. Wayne Rooney to announce Rotherham manager Monday. Right, okay. So apparently, Luke, Wayne Rooney's going to be next Rotherham manager, and that's going to be today. Well, tomorrow. Sorry.
Later today. Later today,
yeah.
All right. Well, that'll be interesting. Obviously, he's had experience in Championship with Derby, sort of doing really well with them. Sort of you got to hope for that kind of a Wayne Rooney, because was it? Didn't he go somewhere else and sort of then struggled quite badly? Am I wrong for saying that?
Plymouth, yeah, he went to Plymouth, didn't he?
Yeah, I was about to say. So you got to hope for more of the Derby, because I mean at Derby he did it on a limited budget as well. You got to remember that. And
yeah,
with what I've heard at the moment, I'm an outsider obviously to this situation.
Yeah.
But currently, as far as I've been hearing, you've got about 8 players signed on currently, so we'd have a lot of work to do in terms of what's taking so long for this restart.
I have no idea. To be honest with you, this player, this under 18's coming off. He looks for it. I don't know if that was the player who was down for the goal. Was he the one who was down when the goal went in?
He might have been the one that was getting the cramp result.
Yeah, I think you were. Is he actually being subbed? There, he's just come off the pitch, hasn't he? He's arguing with the lady. They've not kicked off yet, so I can't wait.
Well,
So 5 minutes injury time.
10 men, and we're going to have more than that, let's be honest, because we've lost about 3 minutes just now.
Yeah,
so it might go all the way into 52, 53 sort of range.
I mean, unfortunately for Cape Verde, Uruguay scored bang on half time, which is, they say it's the worst time to concede. So, yeah, I can't say anything but Uruguay win now, personally, in the second half. Which is unfortunate.
Well, I mean,
Cape Verde.
It's going to be all dependent on how they react. Like, Cape Verde is still going to be very much positive. They're level with a team like Uruguay. They're no mugs.
Yeah. And this is good play by Cape Verde. This brilliant, that
good link up,
brilliant play. You actually that fancy that Cape Verde's best centre half plays for Shamrock Rovers.
I know, crazy, isn't it? They found him on LinkedIn. That was the whole storyline. They found him on LinkedIn.
Wow. He was always a good signing for Rotherham, you see, on Football Manager, was Roberto Lopez. That's the only reason I know him. Right. Callum, if he is, then he'll be sacked in 10 months. Yeah, probably right there, Callum's on about Wayne Rooney. Justin Miller, crazy how Bushy posted it. Rod Staten squashed it, in fairness, shows that your reach is good. Yeah, that's true, Justin, that's correct. Steve, I used to play for Rotherham, said to what's happening. Yeah, I know, Steve, yeah, goalkeeper, weren't you? But dude, the Cruyff team was amazing, though. Verde have been doing tricks and have the pace to get at Uruguay. Yeah, I agree. They have, yeah. Steve, I wish this talent was around when I was playing for you. Yeah, that's nice to hear, Steve. We had a goalkeeper called Steve Cherry. I think that's him. By the way, Luke, if you're interested.
Yeah.
You're going to score again here. Ooh.
No, shut down currently at the moment. But now the problem I think that Cape Verde may encounter later on in the game, personally. In the Spain game, they were sort of tucked in quite a lot, but this they've been able to be a little bit more open, carrying the ball, running further upfield. They might get tired quicker that way. So
yeah, maybe
they were able to hold on by just staying strong, holding fast. But they're actually chasing the ball, they're progressing, so they will actually tire a bit quicker.
You can't receive from that angle, can you? What happened there?
No, but I mean, it's that classic South American sort of bit of a shithouser you get. These days, if you go down on any sort of contact, you got to try and sort of con the ref as best you can within reason.
Yeah, I agree.
If there's contact, they're not going to overturn it. So if you can milk that and make it look like something more, and it gets given on field, it's going to be hard to overturn.
It is
interesting. I don't blame him for doing that.
No. It is interesting because Cape Verde now are desperate for half time, aren't they? They desperately need half time here.
Indeed. I don't know.
It's a chance. It's a goal, 2-1. And Uruguay have turned it around within literally 2 minutes of each other. And fair play. Before I change the score, I want to make sure it's not offside this.
Yeah,
should the keeper save it? It's good for his legs.
I mean, headers that are headed that as a keeper, speaking from experience, I mean, I'm not a good keeper, but I'll speak from experience. When you head it down, it's tough to reach. It's not a good height for the keeper. Being on the floor, headed down, they're the hardest ones to get to. If it's up here, you can throw a hand quickly. You've got to either throw a foot, otherwise it's tough to get down and react, especially from that range.
Yeah, good finish if kept it loading, like you said, which is difficult for the goalie.
Onside.
Yeah. He's up the
onside again.
Yeah. That's it.
And it's headed down and then finished low. Like, just calm finish.
I mean,
like
he's
it's
free
just
in
out
the
of
box.
his reach.
He's free in the box.
Out of his reach.
Yeah.
Like,
it's actually. Oh, I thought he went for his legs, to be fair, but he's passed it to the side. It's a great finish, that.
For me personally, if I'm the keeper, and I see that, I'm trying to charge at the striker to make myself big. That's the only thing you can really do there.
Yep.
Like, if you're going to do that, it's going to be one of those where you just throw your whole body, almost look like a giant star, and try and throw whatever you can in the way.
Is that game over then for you?
Not game over yet. Cape Verde, they've shown they're resilient. They'll sort of hang in there. If it gets to 3, then I think that's when you can start calling this game over. But it's not tournament over, importantly. You know, they're on a point. If they beat Saudi Arabia, 4 points will put them through in 3rd place. Because they obviously won't get the head against Uruguay and Spain. I mean, kind of need to... well, you kind of can't jump them. Uruguay them playing just for 2nd or 1st at that point. I don't see them getting past Spain.
Yeah, they just need to make sure they don't get hammered here. Because what I'm worried for them is that this could end up like 5 or 6-1, and that's when they could be in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, if you're able to have the resilience against a team like Spain, I think they're going to be more than sort of still willing to go again. They're not going to get too demoralised at only 1 goal down.
Yeah. Do you not think
they've shown they can score?
Do you think though that the thing with these World Cups is that you play.
Falling behind.
It's Keith should get that. The thing with these World Cups is obviously you play a number of games in a short space of time. So I just wonder if the Spain game, because physically they must have took a lot out of him. I wonder if that's why they're a bit more open defensively today. You know, your mind gets tired and you're not in the position where you're supposed to be, and that's why they struggled today, maybe. Do you think that could be right?
Potentially. I mean, obviously the stadium as well can be a factor. Can never sort of rule that out. There's certain ones that are aircon these days. So I can't remember where this is at, but this is at AT&T, which is the Dallas Stadium, which is famously actually sort of air-conned, whether this is in, say, Mexico where it's not. You know, Guadalajara, I know it isn't because they had a game there earlier, but that's a very different environment.
Let's just finish these comments off. So there are some rooms that Tony Stewart wants them lads and people at the back that stand up want them banned because he called them hooligans. I don't know that, Colin. I don't know if that's true or not. To be honest with you, just rumours as far as I'm aware. Anyway, has the child sorted its issues with the club, or are you still banned? Yeah, we are still. But we're banned from the Rotherham United Twitter account or X account. That is still the case, unfortunately. I don't know where Lee is in terms of Phil Smith. Obviously, he had communication with Phil Smith at one point, but I don't know where that's gone. I also don't know where Phil Smith's gone because obviously he came out and did his interviews and he seems to have gone a bit quiet. So I don't really know the situation there either, to be honest with you. Uruguay have done well to come back. Yeah, I agree, Steve. They have done. I do like Luke on here. Need him on the Rotherham content. There you go, Luke, another fan.
I mean, a fan, but I mean, my knowledge when it comes to Rotherham is nowhere near. Obviously, I mean, the two sort of teams that I'm more well acquainted with is my local, which is the mighty Dorking Wanderers of the National League South. And
is that that's with that Mark White, isn't it?
It is with Mark White, indeed. Mark White's Red and White Army, indeed. But also then Spurs. He does still own them. So he's the owner and manager. Yeah. And if we do somehow get into into National League and then back into League Two, I say back in League Two. We've never been in League Two. Yeah, back in the National League and then into League Two. He doesn't have coaching badges, so he wouldn't be allowed to be manager.
I heard that. I heard that on a podcast.
So that situation, he would absolutely be just hiring a puppet, pretty much. He would make the decisions behind the scenes still, but someone would be the face of it. That's absolutely what he'd do.
I know. I heard
he doesn't believe in he doesn't believe that a piece of paper is going to tell him he's a good manager or not.
Yeah, well, he's right. Valid, really. Yeah. Bob, do you think age is a factor? Both goalkeepers are 40. Just look slow to react, but I'm not a pro goal, so what do I know? So you're the goalie, and Luke, what's your thoughts on that?
So I'm normally a reaction-based keeper, so I'm not looking forward to when those start to portray me as well. But So for me there, I mean, what you see for the Muslera one, for the first goal of the game, he takes a right-footed step thinking that this is going to come over the wall to the right-hand side, potentially even be a cross. So he's instinctively taken that step right, and that's put him out of position. So it's, I guess, more of a positioning. And well, obviously the walls let him down as well. We mustn't forget that the wall was parted like the Red Sea to leave a wide open shot. That being said, you know, could a younger keeper get across? Potentially. A taller keeper get across? Because I don't think Muslera is the tallest. You know, if this is someone like Donnarumma, for example, I reckon he saves that. But as for the one for Cape Verde, the first one, for me, it's pure luck, obviously. Like, it's gone off the post and just unfortunate. The second one, it's not poor reactions in terms of he's not. If you're rooted on the line like he was, I don't think there's many keepers that save that. The problems that he's not tried to either come out and claim it from the header or to try and disrupt by just charging him down in any form. My gut instinct is I would be running at the player, make myself big. It could come off a limb. It could make him panic. And because he just calmly taps that, thinking it's just stationary there. But instead, what happens is a bit of a calm finish, and you're just rooted to the spot. You try and disrupt. That's what you should be doing.
That is funny, that, by the way. Just so, is he the guy who he goes up for the header, does he?
Yep. So he's the one that scores the header, I believe.
But he's the one who was giving him the the stretching of the leg. Okay.
I think they highlighted Araujo for it.
Okay, Rachel, halftime already gets my up the game of the day. I didn't see any of the Tunisia. Was that any good? Luke. By the way, Luke, my son, some random reason, is a Japan fan. So I don't know how Japan plays, but he wants Japan to win World Cup.
I mean, if he needs travel tips, I can give him that as well if it comes to Japan eventually. I know, obviously, very young now, but down the line, I'm planning on going back again at some point. But what I can say is, yes, it was a good game. Japan were quality throughout. There was a few half chances for Tunisia at times, but it was mostly dominated by Japan. First goal was just well worked. Strikers done well to notice the overlap them on the left-hand side, and then it's just a standard byline and back. The second one is just well taken from the edge of the box. The third one, essentially, Wader, the striker, had a great game for Japan. I believe it was 2 goals, 1 assist, and the assist was a first touch around the corner.
Maida, the Celtic guy.
No. It's plays for Feyenoord, a guy called Ueda.
I do know him. Yeah, I do know him. Yeah.
So his assist is beautiful. The goalkeeping from Tunisia for that goal was bad, but the pass, straight from the centre back, striker first time does around the corner, takes 4 players out. It's a one-on-one basically of someone pressuring from behind. Keeper shows way too much of the near post, and it's a goal. The fourth one is pathetic defending. It's a great bit of play from Japan. Ball crossed in. A weak cushioned header that floats. So it's floating towards the back post. There are 2 men on the line that don't manage to head this away. I don't know how, and the goalkeeper's there as well. It's awful. But in terms of quality of the game, and I would recommend seeking out the highlights, it was a good game, personally.
Okay, I will do that then. Philson has signed 10 new players, all to be announced on July the 1st. Cooking, hope you're right, Dusty. Can't see it. Rooney manager John Terry assistant. Again, I can't see that, but fair enough.
I was about to say, what's their link really apart from England last?
Well, there ain't any link. That's
a random pairing. Yeah. I know Terry's been assistant manager for Villa before, and maybe a couple other times. But yeah, it's around decided to be a one. Yeah, with Rooney. Maybe if he was with an established manager, but with another, surely you try and take a step down and be the actual manager.
Tony's done the gold handshake. Okay, take your word for it. Talk Fan TV, evening Talk Fan TV, Bournemouth fan. How are you doing, sir? Welcome. I've never seen you in this channel before, so welcome. What do you think of the World Cup, England's chances, and as we were discussing slightly earlier, your manager going to Liverpool? Do you think he'll do well for Liverpool or not? So I'm intrigued to know what a Bournemouth fan thinks of that. Boddu, thanks for explaining that, Luke. Great explanation. Now I understand. Okay, very good.
That was to do with the goalkeeping, I believe.
Yeah, I assume so. Can we get Bush on, please make the call? I've already messaged him. I think he's asleep, Dusty. He hasn't replied. Japan dark horse. Thoughts on that, Luke?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're the obvious dark horse, but the problem is their schedule. Realistically, at the moment, they're looking most likely to face Brazil in the knockouts first round. Potentially after that, France or the Ivory Coast as it stands. Then the winner of England or Portugal currently, or whoever's that third place team is. And then that's Scotland and Mexico as well. So it's a tough run if they get there, and they would have more than earned it.
Well, he then goes on to say Japan are better than England. So, yeah.
I mean, they obviously did beat England, so I mean, it's easy to claim that. Watching them play, they had a couple moments where they're a bit sloppy at the back still. Like there's a moment when it's not Suzuki. Zan Suzuki, I think, the goalkeeper. He had a dodgy drop from a catch that looked quite easy at one point. I'd still say somewhat the weak point of the team. He was when they played England, but still now I would say. But the way they move the ball and the fluidity of their play is beautiful.
Good, yeah. Bez is slow on messages. Bez is too slow. I can't get Luke to speed up talking. I'm
Apologies.
Joking. No, I'm joking.
I know you're not wrong.
Right.
I have been going on tangents. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Good Liverpool. Yeah, I think he's obviously replying to what I said. That obviously Ariel has gone to Liverpool. And Callum is back, guys. Callum, I really appreciate you coming back. Thank you very much. I have to say, it's the most comments I've ever had on one of these. Which is excellent. So really appreciate you all who are contributing. We're on about 120 watching. So again, that's good for this time of night, to be fair. What's your next game then, Luke? Next game
I'm
that
not
you
penciled
are...
in. I'm not penciled in currently.
I'm gonna get the
to be fair, I have told you that I am sort of going to be the kind of person that will try and plug in gaps. So I might not be the one posting, and I'll sort of, if there's a space, if I'm available.
I've got a question for them because John Sullivan, he wants to watch the Germany Ivory Coast game. So that is, sorry, is that already gone? Ignore me, that's already gone. Which one did John
that was
want to
early
do?
today.
Which one did John want to do? I mean, have a look. John, I think the France game. I think it was France versus Iraq he wanted to do. Let me just double check.
I recall hearing that as well. Actually, no, that's strong.
Oh no, he's not. He's not. He didn't send it directly. He's done it in the. So what did he say? Yeah, France. So he said if someone could host the France game, he'll join that one, and that is the 22nd of June, so it's today. It's 10 p.m. tonight. So it's basically the same schedule as this one here. So
yeah, I mean, I should be able to do that one. I should be able to do that. Can pencil me in for now on the France versus Iraq.
Right. I need to let you admin again.
I mean, the whole thing that will sort of don't have to do that now. Let's sort of figure it out as it sort of goes. There might be someone on an earlier broadcast,
Well, no, because Tom says he's pulled away from hosting, hasn't he?
Well, he hosted early, didn't he? He did host earlier.
Oh, yeah, he did today, yeah. So, okay, fair enough. I'll leave it for
I don't know if it's going to change your heart or... we'll sort of just play it by ear. No need to make rash decisions whilst on the broadcast.
Who would you like for us to play at the first game of the season? I mean, the games that I'm looking forward to, but I wouldn't want a first game of the season because, the game's got out of the way then. I'm looking forward to Chesterfield and York at home and away. As I said, I wouldn't I quite like this graphic. I assume this is
That's the live reaction to the goal.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, which is class. So yeah, Callum,
they were doing an interview and then goal.
Yeah. So yeah, Callum, my two favourite games looking forward to are Chesterfield and York. But I would like an easy home game, so you could almost start with 3 points. So someone like, and no disrespect to them, someone like, I don't know if Newport went out of the league, I think so.
Crawley Town,
someone like who? Sorry,
Crawley Town, are they struggling in League Two?
Who? That's right.
In previous years, Crawley Town.
Crawley, yeah, that's a good shout. So Crawley, I'd take someone like Crawley at home, just someone who is expected to struggle rather than being at top and Rotherham at home. That's what I'd want, just so we can get not an easy 3 points, but just get a comfortable 3 points. I mean, I know it don't work like that all the time, but that's what I'd want, just an easy home game. What about yourself, Colin? What about you? What would you want? I see you've replied earlier, Lord. Get Luke on Lloyd Bushy. Can we book them?
So I mean, we have been on before. We've been on before, me and Bushy. Obviously, more for the Premier League side of matters. So
yeah,
when it came to the predictions league, there's been times when we played off each other. Until they beat Spurs, back in I think it was March. I wouldn't shut up about how we beat him 4 consecutive times, got the lab coat on, started trying to wind him up, being like, you've not beaten us in 6 games straight. I think it might have been 7 games straight unbeaten against Man United, and kept hitting him with them stats back to back. And he's like, I'm going to clip you up. You watch when we beat you next week. And suddenly, yeah.
That's a good impression, actually, to be fair.
I was like, I don't want to sort of veer it too much because it's a tough one to do. It's one I'm not most familiar with trying to do either. So it's just spur of the moment, but he does love it. Like it's just good banter.
Yeah. Luke's thoughts on Bushy. So you've just answered that, to be fair. So he's saying it'd be a good combo. But like, just if you search, if you go onto the KV Terrace Talk webpage, you will find Luke and Bushy on videos. As Luke has said there, a lot of Premier League ones. So yeah, go and have a look. Bob Dude, I'll try to be more involved. Sorry, not being on any of these. I've had a lot to do with desperation on my health issues. Bob, you don't need to apologise at all, my friend. It's good to have you on, but this is not important compared to like your mental health issues or your dad's operation. What I would say is we like one of the reasons we've done this is we're trying to help people who have the mental health issues. This is like a support or a help. We talk absolute gibberish on here, and we get a lot of hate. We get a lot of people taking a mic. We get a lot of people saying don't know what we're talking about. But this is to help those people who do struggle with mental health. That's one reason I do it anyway. It's not just for us. Lee, to be fair, got asked to do this. He's been asked a few times, and that's why he was set up in the first place. So yeah, don't apologise for not coming on. You just come on when you can. And like I said, if you want someone to talk to or listen to, we'll always be here. So yeah, don't apologise, my friend.
Yeah, so just to confirm that is Brighton Van Dan for those who are not the most familiar.
I didn't know
that is Brighton Van Dan.
I didn't know that.
I'll be honest, I had a gut feeling you didn't, so I was like, I'll just clarify this for you and then anyone else in the audience. So Bob Dude is Brighton Van Dan.
Anyway, welcome as always. Chesterfield got me, yeah, I'm not surprised. Carl's gone maybe Northampton, yeah, that's a decent shot. I do think Northampton will be up there though. Northampton, when they go down to that level, are always the 8 top, so I think like Northampton and Port Vale will be up there, to be fair. We got one of Bushy's, I don't know what you want to call him, but Bushy is fit when is he on next? Don't know when he's on. I think he's on the England game, which is Tuesday, yeah. So if you join for then, if you want to see Bushy, Luke's Bushy accent is so funny, yeah, because obviously he did his accent, yeah. It is. It's got to be fair, Bushy has got a strange accent. I'm not really sure where it's from because it's not a Rotherham accent and it's not really a Sheffield accent. So don't know what his accent's from, to be honest with you. But Bushy is.
I don't even know what I was about. It's just, I don't even want to say I went for a Manchester accent, but it's sort of just obviously I've heard enough of Bushy and sort of speak to him every so often that I'm familiar. That was sort of just went for it really.
Yeah,
Honestly,
honestly,
from the sound of it, it's somewhat landed. So
yeah, if you honestly, when you get a chance, because you know it's around half time, we do it. Listen back to yourself, honestly. Listen back to yourself. We need Luke to do it again. There you go, Luke. The pressure's on now.
You don't need me to do it again. Now this expectation is going to only be worse.
Yeah. He sounds like Carl Frock. Carl Frock, does it sound like Carl? Is it Carl Frock from Sheffield? So that is probably right.
Couldn't tell you where he's from, to be fair.
He's from
Boxer, right?
I'll double check, but I'm sure Carl Frock is from Sheffield. I could be wrong. He's going to say Manchester, isn't he? He's either Sheffield or Manchester, that's all I know.
He's from somewhere in between.
He's from Nottingham. I mean, to be fair, Bushy's lived in Nottingham a lot of his life, so it could be that. Nicola there is confirming. Carl Frock is the frightening man, John Fury. And I did miss one. I think we will finish in the bottom, but not relegation zone. Yeah, maybe that is right, Callum. Like I said, they'll not go down, Robert. They might finish in bottom half, but they won't go down. So I do agree with you there.
Obviously, stability is the most important thing for teams. So obviously, you'd love to bounce straight back up, but then obviously, if you're not prepared, you go straight back down and sort of bounce around. Would you rather a year to stabilise, build maybe, and then
the club's in such a mess that they're not going to go straight back up, unfortunately. Exactly. Unless the league's that bad. I mean, I know a Sheffield fan, and he goes on about how poor the league is. So maybe if it's that poor, Rotherham can fluke the way up. I don't know. Isn't Bushy from Nottingham? He's actually from Sheffield originally. He was born and bred in Sheffield. I actually don't know why he's a Rotherham fan. He has told me before, but I don't know why he is. He moved to Nottingham at some point in his life. That's all I know. So I don't actually know. Nicola's begging you now, Luke.
He's really pushing for this, isn't he? It's only going to get worse. There's so much expectation at this point.
And these are our viewers. You should do what you can for your viewers.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. So to answer that, next question: thoughts on if Tyson Fury versus Anthony Josh is going to happen?
I doubt it. Yes, I don't know.
It's always well teased, isn't it? They always tease it.
Yeah.
But it's sort of that boogeyman that sort of never really happens.
I don't. I'm not really a massive boxing fan. I don't really watch it that much, so I don't.
I'm not huge on the boxing scene either, but I've sort of I'll watch it if it's on, kind of a thing.
Yeah, same.
I'm not the biggest fan. I know obviously watch along from. I believe it was Turbo Tom.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has done. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. Only Luke and a few of us know me, but yes, Brighton fan Dan. I just use this as my YouTube. Yeah, I'm intrigued actually, Brighton Dan. What's your name all about then, Bob Dude? Do you know Luke?
I probably should. I've known him for a while, but no, I don't actually know off the top of my head.
Nicola's saying it's already signed, apparently, Joshua Fury.
When's it signed for? Do we know? Do you know, Nicola, when it's signed for? I don't know what he's saying here. They're huge. They hug too much in heavyweight boxing.
I see what you're saying. I know what you mean.
Too much clinching.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
August.
Bushy's from Sheffield. We was friends with the boxer Nassim, I believe. Yeah, because I seen. Excuse me. My voice is gone. Nassim Hamid was from Sheffield. You are right. Yeah. August. So he said August. Okay. So maybe that is right then. So, isn't Bushy still good friends with Tommy Robinson? I believe so, Nicola, yes. Because he talks about him quite a lot, does Bushy? So, I believe he is. As we are into the second half, ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in. And it's still Uruguay 2, Cape Verde 1. As my voice has completely gone all of a sudden.
Good. Maybe to grab yourself something.
I think it's all right now.
We have the law dive here with Bob Dude as well on the name.
Okay. So let's read it out then. It's in memory of my uncle, Bob Dude, who passed away when I was 16 years to a heart attack and always nicknamed me his little dude. Oh, cool. That's really cool, actually. I like that. I like the fact that you've got like a story behind your name. Yeah. I like it. That's good, that Dan. Thank you for that. I was winning possibly. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks for that, Dan.
Appreciate that
As,
context. I know it's obviously not
yeah.
the easiest thing to share as well.
No, so that's really good. Yeah, as Cape Verde have a shot at goal, but it was nowhere near going in, I'm afraid.
It's okay. It's only his voice that's dying. He's not actually dying. It's okay. Just the voice is going.
Yeah. There's dying live on the air this morning. No one would want to see that.
Well, no, it wouldn't help we turn the live off. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah,
I don't have the power to turn that off.
Yeah,
I'd have to call someone and get them to panic in, and that would totally be the priority. Someone dying on air, it's quickly shut down the live, not get him help. It's shut down the live.
Well, it's apparently signed for August, but Fury's fighting in July. Maybe my mistake. It's not in August, maybe October, because I think Josh is fighting for English. Okay, again, I don't really know, Callum, so I don't know. Both having warm-ups, but it's signed. Oh, okay, so I think they're talking to each other now, Callum and Nicola, about the boxing.
Okay. Currently,
are we going to see
possession,
goal
no Uruguay. Yeah. What was that?
Are we going to see another goal in this game, do you think, Luke? And if so, who for?
I reckon so. I mean, the more likely side is Uruguay, let's be honest. But I still believe in this feel-good story. I back them to win. I still hope that they can turn this around and get another goal back.
Can we, you said, you said that when Cape Verde were winning 1-0, you want someone to
clip it.
Yeah, to clip what you said. Can someone clip it when I said that when they were losing 1-0, that Uruguay will definitely come back and win this game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can combo them together, but I mean, imagine if that had come in, a prediction of 1-0, somehow they get a gritty 1-0 from that free kick. I'd look like an absolute genius.
You would have done. Yeah, you would have done. Whereas now you look like a fool.
Not a fool. Like 2-1's not the worst sort of prediction.
No. The thing is, I actually, being serious now, I think they could get for Hive. I think the longer it goes at 2-1, then yeah, fair enough, it might stay at 2-1. However, if Cape Verde kind of concede in the next 15-20 minutes, I do think they'll go on and get 5. Because if you watched, when they did concede, they conceded literally a few minutes later, and their heads had gone. And I just think that's going to happen again if they concede. The half times will almost come at a good time for him, in the fact that if you've been over 10 minutes, Uruguay might have scored a third. So I think it's actually coming as a good time. Right, so let's carry on with some of these. So Croke Park there. Is that my voice croaking? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe.
I like that light in the background, but show it's on here if it's that. Yeah, it is light. I can't. I mean, let's see if I can see where it's coming.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
It's there, look. Yeah,
it's nice. It's not quite Aurora Borealis, but it's nice.
Well, now I only have green on because that's what my lad likes. I mean, I should change it really. So I've got 2. So that's what it is.
Nearly blocked.
Yeah. Just another free kick. That's their best chance. Yeah, I agree. Bob, dude, or Dan. They do see the free kick.
Baggio in the crowd.
Yeah, he is. Baggio was the first. That was the first World Cup I properly remember where Baggio missed that penalty. Enough is enough. Got out Tommy. Then he's saying Starmer's resigning today. Is it okay?
I mean, but then that means Burnham's going in charge, and is that really going to be better? That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah. We want our country back. Fury does fight Josh, we're all agreed. Bushy is a football hooligan with Tommy.
Because then obviously Burnham would be the one that would be sort of sworn in, because that was the whole point of the Bakerfield election.
Yeah.
So is he going to be an upgrade, or is this going to be sort of a more extreme left? Like what's sort of going to happen? Will there be a snap election called? Like a lot can happen, obviously. Yeah. We'd be sort of going to be left in limbo for a while.
This is a third day. Oh, no, it's not. I thought they were in
well
there.
saved by the keeper. Burnham is worse than
Yeah,
Starmer. Yeah,
there is
exactly.
worse than Starmer. Yeah, so that's what enough is saying. So, well, with 56 minutes in, it's Uruguay 2, Cape Verde 1. Agreed with Luke for left Eddie. He agrees with you anyway, Luke.
Nice.
So,
Because why do I feel I heard something about if Burnham got in, he was going to call a snap election? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I misread something somewhere, but I think I saw that.
I don't know. I lost interest in politics a few years ago.
I tried to keep myself off it. How the hell that's the most blatant yellow I've seen in a long while.
He's done well to foul him, really.
Like, that was the earliest shirt pull I've seen, and he kept that for a while. So this is the free kick Bob we were talking about. Said they needed a free kick. They're getting one.
Yeah, it's
looks like 25 yards out on the left-hand side.
So they got a chance. No offence, enough is enough, but I don't think Bush is a football hooligan. No, he's not a football hooligan, you're right, Colin. Luke is correct, he's far left. So then, Matis Oliveira with the booking. I think he's a fullback who used to play for Napoli. I don't know where he's at now. Any ideas, Luke? I think
no, personally, no. I don't recall. I can find out. I can get that. So let me grab that now. So Oliveira lineups.
Yes.
Oliveira currently still of Napoli.
Look at that. Look at that knowledge, like everyone in the chat.
Done well.
Right, are they going to score here? This is probably their only chance. Well, according to Bob Dude, this is where they've got a chance of scoring. So can they? The Wolves got to stay strong this time.
The question, there's more people in the wall, 4-man wall now. Question is, do you shoot or do you cross it with Cabral and try and get ahead of here?
Especially with first goal.
And an actual competent wall.
Yeah.
Hits him in the face as well, so he got a head injury right now.
No, Sorensen. Yeah. Just let's not talk about politics. Let's just watch the football, shall we? There's Uruguay. We've cut up to an hour. Uruguay leading 2-1.
I mean, we've seen a bunch of flags in the crowd. I see a Brazilian flag. I think I saw Guatemala. Guatemala's the lighter blue, isn't it? Because then there's Honduras.
Yes,
quite similar.
Yeah. What if they've ever gone to a World Cup, Guatemala?
Oh, that was a foul and a half. That should be a yellow, but
not given.
By the way, mounted him.
That has reminded me. Right, I'm going to make a comment now. I want to see what your reaction is. I believe that Federico Valverde is probably the best midfielder in the world at the minute.
I would say one of the most well-rounded. I don't know about the best, but he's definitely up there for one of the most well-rounded. And one of the best, yes. The best, not 100% on. What makes you think? I'm interested. What sort of makes you believe that? How loose ball here?
Hold on, there's a chance here. It's in. What are Uruguay doing?
What has Muslera done?
I don't know. Well, it's the goalkeeper's fault. 2-2. I don't know if it's the goalkeeper's fault there.
Well, where is he? Like he's gone.
The player here, that player they were focused on there, I think it's his fault.
Well, it's a mixture. The keeper being that far out, if he just stays in his net, it's fine. Like the keeper's 25 yards out.
I'd have to watch it back.
Yeah, I missed it, but suddenly, wow. I'm looking forward to this replay. Started from a throw-in, I believe.
Yeah, so he throws it back.
Loose ball.
He's not looking where he's kicking it.
Charges.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The keeper. Yeah. So it is the fullback's fault that there's the keeper going. Yeah, I agree.
If
What's the key for doing?
If Muslera drops back in the goal, the central centre back can come across and try and shut that down.
I agree.
Instead, he sold himself wide open. He's had a stinker of a game as Muslera this game.
Wow. 2-2, unbelievable.
Doing a basketball-esque celebration at the looks of it.
Yeah. Can't believe it's 2-2. Uruguay kicking themselves again in the foot. We've got Boo Besley, World Cup. Yeah, it's not that enough, is there? We're here to talk about football, not politics. Leave Vez's sound. Verde, get in there, yeah. Never mind the free kick. Uruguay gave them a gift. Yeah, you're right there. First voted Labour. I didn't vote Labour, to be fair. Stop with the politics. I'm sure Bushy talked politics, but you log, Shaggy. Okay.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
That's twice, yeah.
I mean, just because Bushy talks politics doesn't mean everyone wants to. I mean, we've got someone in the chat specifically saying avoid it. So
yeah, that's what that's why I've done it.
Push on.
Yeah, that's why I've done it. Like, yeah, you've got someone in the chat who don't want to talk about politics. So
breakaway here for Cape Verde.
They're not going to score again, are they?
They've got many men over. It's about a 5-on-4 chance. Oh, it's the top. Oh, it's hit the roof of the net.
Yeah. Wow.
Cape Verde are showing people, and honestly, they're showing people like Bushy why they deserve to be in this World Cup.
Yeah.
He would be Bushy 100% would be lumping Cape Verde in with Scotland when he's doing all this Scotland content at the moment.
I agree.
They've drawn with Spain. They're showing, whether it's a gift or not, they are in this game against Uruguay.
Yeah, Collins, no one. Listen, I don't like what Scruffy's country. I'm not going to say. There's just a quick one, if I may. Earlier, you spoke about VAR doing a good job. Did you see the Spain game? No, I didn't. To be fair, I didn't. But to be fair, I didn't say it did a good job. I said it was really quick. To be fair, like I've not found decisions being made like taking minutes to have like a decision's made and they seem to go with it straight away. But no, I didn't see Spain, so I will let Luke, who's shaking his head, explain what happened in the Spain game.
So I previously alluded to my WhatsApp situation where I take a picture of a bet each week and all that sort of stuff, right? In that one, I had 5-0 Spain Yamal to score any time. So this goal was offside. You could tell it was offside for a while, but suddenly, what happened was it took 3 minutes for an offside call, maybe even longer than 3 minutes. It might have been 4. I don't know how it took them so damn long, but a VAR automated offside call took 4 minutes.
Wow. And it didn't count?
It didn't count in the end, no. I mean, we've seen, fractional stuff given before, but, if it's being semi-automated, you'd have thought it would not take that long.
Let me just... So I don't want that Callum to leave, you see. So I thought I'd better.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Get rid of the guy.
So Cape Verde again defending here, played it long. I don't know about a few, but there's definitely been one key one.
Yeah. He's gone now, Callum. Yeah, he's gone. It was obvious on the second replay, maybe they were looking at the colour of the shirt, referring to your, the Spain VAR. A few similar to that. Yeah, there are today, and I won't believe it. He's just doing, that's what I didn't. Maybe you weren't going to, Callum, but you shouldn't have to put up with that, to be fair. So, we really talk about football. So, I gave him a chance.
Blocked shot.
Good block. He's going to shoot again. He should have shot. He should have shot first time.
Still not cleared the lines. Breaking out wide, though, but looks like it's going to be collected easily. Now, obviously, a draw in this game 2 points. They're not guaranteed through. They would need to beat Saudi Arabia. Realistically, 5 points would put them incredibly so far through.
They'll go through with
3
5 points.
Here's a question. Do you think 3 draws will be enough to progress in this World Cup? A 0 goal difference?
I think 4 points you through. 3 points. I think you'll have. So obviously, there's 12 teams who will finish in third place. Like I think that a lot of them. So the top 6 will have 4 points or more. Okay, and then you'll have 2. You have a lot of the rest of them will be either 3 points or 2 or 1. So therefore, it's down to goal difference. So if I know with draws, the goal is still the same. So they're down to goals scored. So they've obviously they've scored 3. No, they've scored 2.
They've scored 2. So, they've scored 2.
Yeah.
My thing is that they. Scotland being my prime example. For Scotland to end on 3 points, they would have to have a negative goal difference, so they'd be ahead of Scotland.
Yeah,
if they drew all 3 games. But how many do we see actually doing? Because obviously Brazil final game's not going to. They're unlikely to win. Made that way too easy here.
I'll tell you what's in. It's what's happening. It's going to be. It's in. That's offside. That's going offside. There were 3 times offside. I mean. The corner taker, if that's onside, that's clever what he did. Where he I want to see if he's offside here.
Because obviously man on the line. But he might
I think he's onside. I think he's onside him.
It's the initial one might be. This that's just it's whether the initial one is.
I think this could be in this. I think this could be a goal, this.
Oh, you hate to see, especially after the Rogues versus Spain, that he doesn't just pounce on it; it slips out of it. It's all going to be whether the man gets off the line in time. That's going to be the thing. If he gets off the line, VAR's giving it. I think.
Why does that mean giving it? I think it's onside because, I don't like wait because. Just so here to talk about football and politics, you are correct. Bob, dude, I think so depends on the group everyone else is joining. Could come down to goal difference. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. That's Paul, very viewer. What's so ridiculous? Who are you the woke, please? I mean, we were talking about football, Nicola, not politics. We were about football. 3 draws would probably go through as other
goal
teams.
Kick. It's been
goal kick. Yeah,
it's been disallowed.
3 draws probably go through as other teams win 1. Yeah, you're right there. That's what I was about to say, actually, Dan. You're right. The 3 draw teams will probably go through. I think you're right. Here we go. How quick? See, this was quick, Dan. Maybe it was longer than the average, but this was still only 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, this one's fine. The Spain one was outrageous.
Nicola, we're talking about football, not politics. If you want to argue about football, fine. So what you're trying to grow a channel, it's for. Okay. 70 minutes in, it's 2. I still think you're going to score, personally.
So the Iran game, that was early today, wasn't it? That was the
you
Belgium game.
Iran?
That was the previous game.
That was the previous game. What was that score?
That was 0-0 with Belgium getting a red card.
Oh yeah, that was that game. Yeah. Talk about football. That's it. Yeah, that's right, Callum. And yeah, best looking views is wrong. I've never seen him before, though. To be fair, Nicola. I wonder if the guy who's gone is obviously something to do with Nicola, some sort of friend or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, no. Do you mean you mean New Zealand, Egypt?
Is that the next game?
Yeah, New Zealand, Egypt's the 2:00 game. Iran was playing Belgium.
I see.
I think it was 8:00.
Yes, New Zealand and Egypt at 2:00. Callum,
but I don't believe anyone's penciled in for that. No, unfortunately. I'm presuming the next one someone's penciled in for is Argentina or Austria, in which, after watching Austria versus Jordan, I hope Argentina flatten them. Because Austria were not good.
They won, didn't they, Austria? Didn't they win, Austria? 3-1. I got Steve Cherry on me now. Look for getting rid of this politics guy. They showed the highlights. Yeah, they showed the Iran highlights at half time this game. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like adverts.
All right, respectfully, everyone. If Bez feels someone was causing trouble and wanted to improve the broadcast by keeping it away from certain topics, that's Bez's prerogative as host. So, whether you agree with that or not, that was Bez's decision to make in the moment. And I'm sure if Bez does tell us that if this comes to being talking to Bushy will 100% understand because he's doing what's right in the moment.
Unsubscribing, Steve Cherry. Leave Bez alone, folks, Callum.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, Steve. Well. But honestly, Bez has made the decision in the moment. He's seeing a member of chat getting harassed and suddenly going, I don't want that in this community.
Yeah. I think that's the thing, Steve. Look, I know what you're saying, but if the guy wasn't annoying another viewer, I wouldn't do anything. But the other viewer specifically said, "Can we stop talking about politics?" So I had to make a decision either way. I either makes him unhappy or I make the other person unhappy who's causing the issue. So I couldn't really win, could I? Now it might be your friend, the person who's who I've got rid of, but Callum comes in here all the time. I've never seen the other guy, so I'm going to stick with Callum, aren't I, on this particular thing. Anyway, I've done it now. So, Steve, if you want to go, that's fine. You can go. It's fine.
It's happened now. Situations happened. And would you rather have someone come in and potentially try and cause trouble sometimes, or would you rather have a loyal viewer that comes in regularly?
Yeah, it's one viewer. I mean, the one I've banned is one viewer as well. That's only one viewer. Yeah, only banned one viewer. Yeah, but Nicola I didn't get anyone else come on talking about politics apart from that one person. There was only one person talking about politics. Anyway, I'm not answering anymore. You can carry on talking, Steve. I'm not going to answer any of this. So, what do you want to do? Let's get back to
breakaway of Cape Verde again, down the left-hand side.
Yeah, here we go.
Cuts inside. Maybe should have seen the pass inside. Goes out to the right wing. Got an overlap from the right back. And we've got a corner coming up. 75 minutes roughly have been played.
Bozos. New showing Queen Bez bans Bozos. Well done to you, Luke. So you told them funds.
Well, that's what we're here for. Someone's a host for a reason. It's because they're trusted by Lee to make the right decisions in the moment.
We're getting tired now as well. 15 minutes to go. We're going to see a winner for either one of these two teams.
Well, Bob Dude seems to think yes.
He does, yeah. Cape Verde could nick this. I mean, I have to say...
That would put them automatically through as well. 4 points.
The saying is, goals change games, and the equalisers definitely changed the game round. Uruguay look like they've lost a little bit of that momentum they had.
If I'm Cape Verde right now, I'm sticking this ball straight on Muslera, who's shown he's willing to go on walkabouts, doesn't know what he's doing in this game. Stick it on him. Make him have to come and claim something.
God. Yeah, it's all right.
So ball being played over. Yeah. We got an attempt down left-hand side here with number 21. Ball played to feet. Return ball. Oh, that looks... Honestly, I thought it had gone down. the Uruguayan. Uruguayan's been going down quite a lot. I think he could have got him booked if he did.
This is offside, isn't it?
Yep, he's
Not
not even on the pitch.
Over the line.
I mean, look at where the foot of the Cape Verde player is as well. He's just left the line as well.
You got lucky there, the Cape Verde player, actually.
All right, and if that's the case, then it'll get resolved, won't it?
Yeah,
can we just
I'm
leave
going to
it
say,
alone,
yeah,
now, guys?
like, yeah, I don't understand why you're carrying on. Like, it's one person, and we, like I said, I actually don't mind talking about politics.
Chance Cape Verde down the left.
But
someone in the comments
didn't want to talk about it. Said he was the only one commented at the first. That's fine, Johnny. That's fine.
That's unfortunate.
You're unsubscribing from Bushy as well, so that's fine. It's obviously Bushy's channel. You're obviously not a friend to him if you unsubscribe. So that's fine. Cape Verde could face Mexico as it stands, according to Bob Dude, in the next round.
All right, ball over the top. Darwin Núñez currently in the box. Cape Verde player down. Playing everyone on side potentially.
He needs to get up, really, doesn't he? Yeah.
He does. Gonna be
backwards
playing a safe possession. You've got about 12 minutes to play.
We've got
loose ball pounced on. Think that's Darwin Núñez again.
Callum thinks the last minute win is on the way.
Doesn't say for who, but he's convinced there's another goal in this game. Here comes the chance. Cape Verde. That great winning of the ball.
Yeah, I didn't think he
right there.
The ball there.
Ref's right there, so I'd trust the decision in the moment. That currently ball on the right hand side with Uruguay, whipped in. De La Cruz, I think that's shooting from range. Got a substitute for Cape Verde. So off goes number 10, Monteiro.
Monteiro, yeah.
And let's check who's coming on.
Do you guys know the capital? I can't say I do, Carl, now. In Wingfield.
I mean, I'm not from the area, so I haven't a clue.
I don't even know where Wingfield is.
In the area.
I can't think of where it is, Wingfield.
All right, free header there for the Uruguayans. Sort of bringing it down now. Loose ball pounced on, and that is a nailed-on yellow. Should have been. No,
he's not giving a foul. Don't do a foul.
Really? I thought that the Marie. I thought, well, fair enough.
We're not reading them, Nicola, because we said we've stopped talking about it now. We've moved on. That's the only reason. I'll read anyone. I've read everyone else's out, apart from the East. Yeah, it's getting boring now. Near Kimberley.
Long ball played. Hopefully a chance here. Blocked. A lot of sort of fighting in the
very
midfield
scrappy
here.
Now, yeah, it's very scrappy.
Yeah, needs a moment of quality.
It's a decent ball in.
Headed clear for a throw-in. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is this the goal scorer coming off?
Yes, Araujo is the one being subbed. And is that Maxi Rodriguez? That's not be Maxi Rodriguez, is it?
I can't remember.
That's a few years out.
That's
a few years out. All right, safely back to the keeper. Could be as a better substitute, potentially.
Possibly, yeah.
Bob, dude.
Could be that Bob, dude. Yeah, could be better too. As better. Yeah.
I think at this point, Nicola, if the situation's going to get resolved and he comes back, it's going to be as a no. I'll acknowledge it. I'll acknowledge the situation. I think at this point, Nicola, being completely honest, if it's going to be resolved and they come back, it's going to be as a result of Bushy at this stage. We're going to leave it in his capable hands. You've been asking for him all night, you guys. So we'll leave it in his capable hands if they do get brought back and if that was a mistake. That is the last of it. That's the last we're going to touch on it. It's the last we're going to talk about it. If he comes back, he comes back. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, safe possession here with Uruguay at the back. Passing it between the back four. Progressing with the right back. So we only read comments of Callum's. Well, clearly I just read your comment, didn't I, Nicola? That's the second time I'm acknowledging you there. So just let's use our comprehension skills, where I'm reading your comments specifically and not actually read any of Callum's.
Nicola, right. We didn't say it's just about football. The guy was talking about politics, and Callum didn't want to talk about politics. There was only Callum at the time speaking, right? So I said, let's move on from politics. But then the other guy carried on talking about politics. So it's not as if I warned him and said that, look, can we move on from politics? And everyone was going, why? There was only one man talking about it. That's it.
Guys. I clearly see what's going on here. What I see the situation. What we need to do is we need to police the chat more. We're no longer allowed to talk about pubs. Nicola doesn't want to hear about it. So what we're going to do is purely talk about the football for the rest of this broadcast. Not a thing that is not related to football. Otherwise, it's getting ignored. So currently, we've got a corner here for Uruguay in the 84th minute.
So, Nicola, that's fine then. That's what we'll do. We will not talk about football. That's fine.
We're going to talk about the football.
Fine. Yeah.
We want to be that specific. We will be that specific. So currently, we've got zoom in here on Darwin Núñez. They think he's going to be a main threat here from the corner. Delivery. It's not made it past the first man. They got a throw in instead. Quick throw-ins preferably going to be taken here. No, taking their time with it. Got a few shots of the crowd. Nothing's really happening at the moment. Looks like we're going to get some more safe possession at the back here with...
Is he in... I think he's in Saudi Arabia.
He is in Saudi Arabia, yes. Yeah. I'm fairly certain of that.
I reckon I think it's Al Hilal, isn't it?
I couldn't say for certain about checking, but Dela Cruz here with a half chance gets shut down at the right back. Ball's going to get whipped across the box. Keeper saves it. Loose ball blocked.
Well defended. Well defended there, yeah. Again, they're throwing the bodies on the line, to be fair to, aren't they? The Cape Verdeans.
They are. They are indeed. Another corner. Can this one beat the first man? It can, but its head is clear.
Again, a little bit fortunate that, I think.
Bentancur, good in the air for Tottenham. I know he scored a lot of corners for ourselves. Another corner here.
Forgot he played for Tottenham.
Cape Verde hold on? Yeah, still does. Still does.
Do you like him?
So delivery, I do like him. Yeah. Ball whipped into the back post for a change here. Headed clear again. We're going to get a change of sides here. Corner now.
Hide on the
opposite side. Supposed to be down the left, now we're getting from the right. Do you reckon we're getting an in-swinger or an out-swinger for this one?
Out-swinger, I'm guessing.
Yeah, out-swinger here. Dela Cruz appears to be taking. Headed clear. This time to the edge of the box. Header back in. Ball down the right-hand side. Played out for a throw-in.
Is the goal coming? That's the question.
That is the question. It
That's a
doesn't
great
look like it at the
switch.
moment. If it is, it's going to be for Uruguay, barring another Muslera moment of madness. But safe possession here, I believe, with Bentancur. Playing it over to the right back. Safe possession. Back to the centre back here. Looping ball cleared by the Cape Verde right back. Can he find inside? He's found his centre back. A little bit of a press here. And again, now safe possession here. Bentancur going to take it on a little bit of a dribble. Loose ball played in. Intercepted by Cape Verde. And the keeper's going to smash that long.
We're going to get there then.
Gets away with that one. And there's a throw in about 2/3 of the way inside the Cape Verde half.
Their best chance for a goal is a corner kick. You think? I don't know if they've... I don't think they look that dangerous from corners.
Nearly intercepted on the halfway line by Cape Verde. We still do have safe possession here for Uruguay. Progressing down the left-hand side. It looks like an overlapping ball, potentially offside. Maybe the centre-back in the middle played him on. We're going to get a throw-in. Cape Verde players looking not dead on their feet, but they're looking close to it. Ball being down the left-hand side. Number 18.
Beat him. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle.
Choose number 18 for Uruguay. That would be... Let's have a look. That would be Rodriguez. That would be Brian Rodriguez of America.
Oh, yeah. He's a youngster, isn't he? He was like 21.
Yep. He's going to be standing on the corner. Whips it in. It's dead ball, looping up in the air. Sort of no one's pouncing on it. Free kick on the edge of the box. Very good place here.
Free kick.
Very good position here on the edge of the box. Well won by Dela Cruz.
Yeah, he's done well. He's got there first.
Let's have a look at the comments. Imagine Cape Verde being... well, we're only talking about football at the moment, so imagine being Cape Verde, a draw to Spain, who have won European Championships and World Cup. I'm paraphrasing there, but now drawing to Uruguay, who've also, in the early days, won World Cup.
Yeah, they are in the early
days.
Huge. Yeah.
Absolutely huge. Anything else in his?
You've got... they don't have a Van Dijk, so I don't know. He's on up the corners, and then he thought he was going in then for the corner. I think this could go in corner, actually.
What's your thoughts on the man laying behind the wall?
Well, I actually agree with it, but what I would do when you're this close into goal, I always say to a mate at a match, like when it's Rotherham or attacking, you should go to the goalkeeper's side, like hit it low and smash, and then put it to the goalkeeper's side, because it's hard to get it up and over the wall from this close in. Here we go.
Over.
Yeah, he was never really good in that though.
All right, we're approaching 90 minutes. Time is not on Uruguay's side right now.
Steve. Just look, right, Steve.
Whoa, what are we doing? That's not a football comment. We said we aren't answering them for the rest of
We've been told that by yourselves that only talk about football, so I can only now talk about football. That's what everyone's saying. So, conversation, anyone, the chat's completely gone.
Like rugby.
I mean, do you know me, right? I'm normally doing these on my own, like in the middle at night, and literally get no comments.
8 minutes at a time.
A lot better doing that on your own when there's no comments, I think. Let me put the minutes on then. 8 minutes. There you go.
All right. 8 more minutes to see out this game of football for Cape Verde. Put them in very good position to progress. Most likely just needing a point against Saudi Arabia.
4 goals in this game as well. That's my best, is it? 4 goals. I think that's the most I've seen in a game.
I got the rugby joke, Bob, dude, but unfortunately it's not football, so we couldn't really go into detail on it. So unfortunately, it didn't fit the situation.
Not allowed to,
are we watching Iran versus New Zealand? No, we're not.
No, definitely not.
Breakaway here from, Darwin Núñez holding up the ball here. on the right-hand side, not getting much support at the moment.
He's
Beats his
beating
man,
them.
though, bursting
He's
into the
beating them.
box. Tries to put it across.
Oh.
How they missed that?
Should have scored there. And look, he's kept it in for
Cape
them.
Verde have the ball, keeping it. Can they break free? Do they have the legs left in them? They win a throw-in on halfway. I'm not expecting any urgency from Cape Verde. I think they are more than happy with a point here.
Did well there, Darwin Núñez, didn't he, to be fair to him?
Yeah. Darwin Núñez,
close.
Those are the kind of situations you want Darwin Núñez in. He's a pacey player that can get him behind. He just can't finish to save his life. So him putting the ball across the face of goal, that's not his issue. He can absolutely do that. It's when it comes to the rest of the part of his game. All right, picked up by Cape Verde in the attacking third. They lay it off. Left back on the ball. Has the option of which way to go. Shoots. Blocks.
Shoot again.
Shot again. Blocked again. Cape Verde. Oh, loose touch.
He's in here. Brilliant pass. He's going to score. It's through on goal.
Skied it.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh. He should at least get it on target there, surely. Why did he sky that? Yeah, he should at least get it on target for me. Bez for PM, so he could resist. Yeah, I agree.
That's not football.
That's not football. Sorry. Yeah, why did he sky that though? That is football. Yeah,
that's terrible. It's like why did he sky it, and then also how no one got on the end of the freaking ball across the box.
It's brilliant by Darwin Núñez, to be fair to him. I mean, he's being fouled there as well, Darwin Núñez. If they showed the
that's not Núñez that's taking the shot.
No, Núñez. Yeah, he's booked him. Look, so Núñez was out of the picture, and they were fouling him as that play was going through.
Borges has been booked.
Yeah, it's end to end, Bob. You're right, Bob. Dude, this is end to end. Last few minutes.
Free kick taken, played deep to the right hand side. Cape Verde in the corner flag, pretty much playing it inside. Have a chance.
It's a chance here.
Oh, saved by Muslera.
He's worth it. Can you still see comments, Alex? I've turned them off my side.
I can, yeah. I can see it.
I've turned them off.
There's nothing football related at the moment.
No, that's all right.
I
didn't realise you could turn them off, to be honest with you.
I'm still monitoring them as there.
I will leave you with
if there's something football related, then I'll respond to it in time and let you know. But currently, nothing as of yet.
Good touch. I think what Darwin Núñez has really played well since he's come on. Here we go.
Whipped in ball. Headed clear.
Great header.
And number 20 seems to be their main outball at the moment. Ball played behind. Chance for Cape Verde. Spot the left hand ball. It needs to go left. Still needs to go left.
He's going to the right.
Go down. Penalty.
It's a penalty.
No penalty given. No corner. Corner.
Jesus, it's all happening. That looks a penalty to me.
We got Bob Dude saying, who else do you think is a surprise package this World Cup? Either of you. So, Bez, any other surprise packages?
Sorry, what was the question? Sorry. Who what?
Who up? Bob Dude's coming saying, who else do you think is a surprise package this World Cup? Either of you. Also, we've got Callum saying Verde might score. And also, that should have been a penalty. Rachel.
It looked a penalty to me. Who else? I'm trying to think who else I'd see as surprise package.
Ball whipped in. Only 3 Cape Verde players in the box. They are being very conservative here.
Oh, it's a foul, that, isn't it? No foul.
Right, ball whipped in. Floated towards the 15. Who's going to get on the end of it? They're in the corner flag. We've got about 2 minutes.
I'm going to go for...
Where's Cape Verde in this group? Cape Verde will be sitting, I believe, in 3rd in this group on goals scored. Even if they don't progress out this group, even if they don't progress in 3rd place and they're one of the 4 that drop out in 3rd place, they have had a mighty tournament considering their expectations. I don't think anyone predicted them to score a goal, let alone 2 against Uruguay and a point against Spain. Late free kick.
Could they score? Could they score this?
Already on the booking, but he's not. It's a silly foul. He's not going to get anything from here. A minute and a half to go. Anything could happen if they get something versus Saudi. If they win versus Saudi, 5 points will be more than enough. Obviously, you could see if they get just a point, they may well fall short. Who knows? Obviously, if they lose that game, 2 points will not be more than 3. Shot direct there from the free kick. That's unfortunate.
A minute
looks like
to
we're gonna get
go.
a break down the right hand side. As Bez says, 1 minute to go. Long ball played. Ball's going to be claimed by the Cape Verde goalkeeper eventually. He's letting it run. Waste some time. Nunes follows him in. Can't wait too long because otherwise they'll give a corner. So, been launched in the air. 40 seconds left. Cape Verde with possession on the halfway line. Safely playing it back to their fullback. Cape Verde just happy to settle for a point. Launching it long. That's going to go out for a goal kick. 20 seconds left. Uruguay, and Bielsa's sitting down still somehow. We need to watch what's going on. Show us the damn football pitch.
Yeah,
Don't show us the crowd.
Diego Forlan.
Ball in play. Maybe we've got one more chance here for Uruguay. It's been kept up in the air. Cape Verde, punt it long. They're chasing it downfield. At this point, send the house. Linesman's flag.
Free kick, yeah.
Late free kick here for Cape Verde. Last chance saloon stuff. At this point, I would load a lot of the box. Not everyone, because there's surely not going to be a chance after this. Probably put about... Oh, full-time whistle's been blown, I believe.
Oh, it's full-time, yeah.
Take the free kick.
Yeah. That'll be unlucky, won't it? So an exciting game then in the end. Right then, I'm going to leave it there because obviously not the most pleasant last few minutes. So I'm going to quickly log off. So I do appreciate people have come in and have actually spoke about for football and what have you, but I'm going to leave it now. So Luke, you got anything to say before we go?
Great point for Cape Verde. And I mean, I do hope to see them into the next round, but it's all going to depend on what they do against Saudi Arabia.
Of course, yeah. It does give him a good chance, though, to be fair. It does give him a good chance. But I do appreciate people who have joined and have commented. Okay, thanks for that. Luke, thanks for yourself as well.
No worries, mate.
It's obviously a lot better to do this with someone else as well. So thanks for that. And yeah, see you all, everyone. If I don't see you again, that's fine. But see you again, everyone else. Thank you. See you later. Bye.